Welcome to Road to 100 Con questions. 7, 8, 9 terms of the AP is given. Now we know in AP the difference in two terms are the same, D is same. So x plus 2 minus 2x minus 4 should be equal to 3x minus 1 minus x plus 2. Difference is same. So if we look at it, this becomes minus x plus 6 is equal to, this will become 2x and minus 3. Bring it together, so you get 3x equal to 9 or x equal to 3. The moment you get x equal to 3, you get a first term as 5, sorry, 3 to the 6 minus of 2, sorry. Second term as 3 plus 2, 5, and third term as 3 to the 9 minus 1, 8. So you get 2, 5, 8, which means the difference is 3. The difference between the terms is 3. If 9 term is 8, then 12 term, which is that 3 terms, will give you plus 3 into 3 because difference is 3. So every term you move ahead, you add up 3. So 3 terms you move ahead, you add up 9, which will give you 17. D option. PQ is a chord of a circle of length 10 centimeters. Okay, R is the point on the circle, and angle PRQ is 45, somewhere between 45 and 60. So if the inscribed angle is 45 or 60, that means the inner angle will be double of it. Let's say this is O. So it means my POQ one way is that it could be 90 degree. If PRQ is 45, POQ will be 90 degree. So if this is 10, the radius will be 10 upon root 2. Right? 40, 40, 90, 10 upon root 2. If this is 60, then this angle becomes 120. Draw perpendicular. So this becomes 60, 30, 90 angle. So if this will be 5, then OQ will be 10 upon root 3. 5 into 2 upon root 3, which is 10 upon root 3. So we know the value of a radius will be between 10 upon root 2, 10 upon root 3. Calculate. 10 upon 1.4. If you look at 14, 6, 14 5 is 70, 14 6 is 84, 7. So 7 point something it will be. 14 8 is 98. And 10 upon 1.73. If you look at 10, 17 5 is 85, 17 600. This is 5 point something. This is 7 point very small number, 7.1 or 7.0. So 5 point something to 7 point. The only number from the option that lies between that is 6 centimeters. So A option. The only option that lies between these two values is 6 centimeters. You can mark that as the answer. So we want maximum value of x minus y. Let's look at x. So we want x as high as possible. So two cases, x 3x plus 4 equal to 8. I'm taking equality. Okay, or if it's positive, that means in case it becomes 3x is less than equal to 4 or x is less than equal to 4 upon 3. If it's negative, it becomes 3x plus 4, okay, more than equal to, let's say, minus 8. So 3x is more than equal to minus 12 or x is more than equal to minus 4. So that means if you look at the maximum absolute value will be 4. When you take minus 4, the maximum absolute value will be 4. So x 4 maximum. Now minimum value of y. Now y plus 5 is less than 3. The same way, y plus 5, if you take it as positive, so y will be less than minus 2. And if you take it as negative, y plus 5 is more than minus 3. So y will be more than minus 8. Right? If I take minus 8, right? So it will be more than minus 8. So minus 7, minus 6, minus 5. I want a minimum possible value which is there. So minimum, if you look at it properly, I can't put 0. 0 doesn't satisfy, it becomes 5. Minimum possible value, absolute value will be 2 minus 2. Absolute value of y will be 2, which is satisfied. Only 2 will give you the value. Okay, nothing else will satisfy. 0 will not satisfy, 1 will not satisfy. Right? Both positive and negative. Only minus 2 is the smallest integer it will satisfy. Absolute value. So automatically x minus 5, 4 minus 2 will give you 2. The answer will be A option. Profit made by selling an article increased by 2.5 times when cost price is reduced by 20% and selling price increased by 20%. What is the original profit percentage? Make sure to use the options. When you use the option which is middle and easy to calculate. Let me take 100%. So my cost price is 100, my mark price is 200 because 100% original profit. If I reduce by 20% becomes 80, increase by 20% becomes 240. So my new profit percent will be 160 upon 80, which is 200%, double. But I want 2.5%. To increase the value, my profit percent, initial profit percentage should be lower. So let's take 100 and 150, 50%, cost price, mark price. 20% lower, 80, 20% higher, 180. Profit is 100 upon 80, which comes to 125%. So if you look at 50% to 125% is 2.5 times, satisfies. So I know the answer is B option. You can also solve by using the profit as X. So let me take the cost price as 100 and my mark price is 100 plus X. So my initial profit is obviously X. Okay, X upon 100 into 100. That is a profit initial. My new profit is I've increased my mark price by 20%, so into 1.2. Okay, and I reduced my cost price by 20%, so 80. So again this into 100 percentage. So both this has to be 2.5 times. So this into 2.5 times has to give you this particular profit. 100 you can cancel. 4, 5, 1, 2. You can solve the equation and maybe also get the answer, right? So if I expand this, it becomes 120 plus 1.2x minus 80 is equal to 0.5x. Okay, here I missed 4 out here. There's a 4 out here. So if you cancel it off, if you rewrite this whole equation again, you get 120 plus 1.2x minus 80 is equal to x upon 2 and 4. You will get the whole value as 2. 2x goes that side. So 1 minus 80 is 40 is equal to 2x minus 1.2x 0.8x. From that you will get x equal to 50. So from that you get 50% profit, D option. So just solve this equation, you will get the answer. 120. If I write this, I miss this 4 in the calculation, okay, so this gets cancelled. So you get 4 and that 2 and 2 gets cancelled too. Solve these equations, you will get x equal to 50, which is 50%. Find the first non-zero digit from the right end of the sum of the first 100 multiples of 10. So 10, 20, 30, sum. First 100. Take 10 common. It will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 100. I can ignore 10 because it will just give you last digit 0. What is the addition of this? First term plus last term divided by 2 into number of terms, which is 101 into 50. Again 0 I can ignore because it will give you last is 0. So first non-zero digit will be 5 into 1, 5. So D option. That's the answer. Thank you.